Glenn Parker High Vibration Foundation. I want to talk about sacred circuitry again today. Some experiences for Bashar sacred circuitry. I've been building a higher energy conduit with several different entities, TReb being one of them. There's a video in this stream that is that conversation that he confirms that. Also, I was thinking of Kidioki and Adronis and various other entities, even whole civilizations like Bashar civilization and the YahYel. And I was thinking I had an inclination when I was doing that of, well, why not build a higher energy conduit to my higher self? There's an exercise that Bashar has. It's part of the 1111 meditation. And the first part of it is building like an energy conduit to yourself, like thinking of a parallel reality and another. Since there is an infinite amount of parallel realities, you are already part of an infinite creation. So there are an infinite amount of parallel realities. There are an infinite amount of parallel reality yous that run in parallel. Have some slight differences. And you use this exercise to build a conduit between you and this other entity, another aspect of you, and you think of what you would want to manifest, and you think of it in that reality, and then there's this exercise to bounce it and reflect it back and to build an energy conduit and bounce it back into your parallel reality. And I've had occasions when I've done that exercise where I was really filled with unconditional love. And so I figured the second part of that exercise was to build, it's kind of like a psychomantium, where mediums would use to build a conduit to entities that are in the ghost realm and the spirit realm that have already passed on from physical reality, but they're still here. And instead of using it for that, you were using it to be a reflection of you and to be a reflection of your higher self. So when you're seeing your reflection, it's your own higher self, and you're asking questions of yourself. You're closing your eyes and you're going through this exercise. I haven't done that as much as I should or that I would like to, but now that is on the list after doing this video, because I know when I was doing the regular 1111 with the parallel reality, a lot more synchronicity was abounding. So I was thinking when I was doing the sacred circuitry today that why not build a higher energy conduit to myself? So I like to thread things, like I thread TReb and then Adronis, and then like in the same string of entities, I hold them all in my heart and my mind and my soul to build an energy conduit. And now I'm going to start at which I did today, building a conduit to my higher self. Which was very, very interesting. I can still feel the energy there. And this would be really considered a high aspect of integration, because, you know, to get to first contact and to be able to be next to another holistic being operating with all of their senses and all of the ideas of all of their selves, gonna need to do a lot of energy integrating. And this is definitely one that has been working for me, and it seems really interesting and is a lot of fun. So I think I'm going to experiment with that. I'll definitely report back on that. I haven't been able to find a mirror that's exactly what I want, and I'm going to put that on my intention to come across one of those and grab one for the psychomantium. But I'm definitely going to do more of the 1111 exercise and report back to you. So building a higher energy conduit. When I'm doing the sacred circuitry, I've been thinking of these other entities. I've been filled with a lot more unconditional love now that I've been doing the sacred circuitry on a daily basis. So that is definitely something to report. But I'll report back on some of these other artifacts and anomalies. So today, as I was doing sacred circuitry, I was thinking of TReb and Adronis and the YahYel homeworld and all these other entities. And then I started thinking of my higher self to build an energy conduit. I'm like, I'm taking time to build an energy conduit to all these entities. Why not me? So that's my feedback. I think that's an interesting exercise. I do feel a lot of feedback from that. I feel a lot more anchored, a lot more grounded, a lot more peaceful. So, something to consider. Thank you very much. Glenn Parker, High Vibration Foundation, coaching, life, business, and spiritual. Also, all kinds of things going on below. Check out the description below. And always adding things and things that I find that I think might be of use as well. So, like, subscribe, and share.